Chuck. C-H-U-C-K, Chuck.
790 AM, 94.1 FM, KFGO.com, the KFGO mobile app. Follow 790 KFGO on Twitter. Like KFGO Morning Crew on Facebook.
Well, when you have your own theme song, you up your coolness factor. Zjedlik, Computers A to Z, joining us now. It is Talking Technology. If you guys have any questions for him, 237-5948, 1-800-880-5346, or text in to the 702 Communications Text Club, that number 35270. Good morning to you, Chuck.
Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Doug.
Good morning, Chuck. Well, questions popping in right away. 35270 is our text club powered by 702 Communications. Keep them coming on in at 35270. I am looking at a gaming system. Should I have a separate computer for gaming, or can I use the exact same computer that I used for my regular work as a gaming computer? What would be your thoughts on something like that, Chuck?
You can use your gaming computer for work, too, but make sure you got good security on there. Then you can check with your IT person, too. Most time they have their security that you need on your computer. So
you said a key word, Chuck, security. When you say checking your security, do you mean software, hardware? Help our listeners understand what kind of security they should be looking at.
It'd be mainly software, good antivirus program. Then some companies use a VPN to connect to their business, too, where it's a dedicated connection to the company. So,
Chuck, does that software, the virus protection, come automatically on your computers, or do we need to be making sure that that's installed?
Well, Windows 10 has its own Windows Defender, but it's better to get a paid antivirus program like Malwarebytes. That's a good one.
237-5948, 1-800-880-5346. You can text in to our 702 Communications Text Club. Chuck Zjedlik, Computers A to Z. It's Talking Technology. He is ready for your calls.
And Teresa is on the line. Teresa, you got a question for Chuck? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, why, when you shut off the computer and it says the update, so it goes 100% and shuts off, then the next time, which this morning I turned it on, and then it does an additional update. So, it starts over at 0 again, back to 100%. So why at night, when it goes to 100%, closes down, why when you reopen it, does it have to re-update?
Sometimes with the Windows updates, it has multiple reboots when it's doing the updates. So that could be the reason why it's doing the update after it shuts down. Then it still has a little bit left of the update that it didn't finish. Then when you start it up, it's going to finish the update.
Yeah, and I think, Teresa, you're not alone there. We've been noticing some weird upgrades, too, with our Windows 10, so be patient there on that, okay?
Yeah, no, that's okay. I just out of curiosity. Yeah, it happens, and it's all right, but I just well, why if it goes to 100%, closes off at night, and then in the morning, then it starts up again? Just an FYI.
Very good. Teresa, thank you for that call.
Yep, thank you.
You bet. Have a great day. Chuck Zjedlik, Computers A to Z. It's Talking Technology, here to answer your questions. And I imagine, just like Teresa, frustration for a lot of us dealing with that kind of stuff, Chuck.
Correct. Yep.
Staying with that, when a computer doesn't update, would you say there's anything wrong with restarting a couple of times in a row to make sure that they all came through? Or could that be just a waste of time, Chuck?
No, you can restart it multiple times. Then sometimes some of the updates might, the video drivers and are a key issue with some of the machines where the update don't correctly update that. Then some of the printer drivers don't get updated correctly, and that can cause some of the updates not to finish updating.
237-5948, 1-800-880-5346. If you have a question for Chuck, go ahead.
And Mike has a question for you. Go ahead, Mike.
Good morning. Thank you for taking my call. See, I've got Midco wireless Wi-Fi in my house, but I need to get it out to my barn, which is about 200 feet away. Hello?
Yeah.
Any help there?
Hello?
Yeah, hang on a second. Chuck's thinking there.
Okay. Yeah, and some of them, you got to put a access point or connection in each building to communicate. Some you can get a amplifier for your Wi-Fi signal, but you can probably check with Midco and see if you got the Midco wireless set up, see if they have something that could go in your barn or whatever, make the connection.
They should be able to point him at least in the right direction, it sounds like.
Correct.
Okay, Mike, good luck to you. Thank you for the call this morning. We do appreciate it. 237-5948, 1-800-880-5346. Chuck Zjedlik, Computers A to Z, located off 13th Avenue in West Fargo, right inside Family Fair. And he's here for Talking Technology, here to answer your questions. I thought of this one, Chuck. Yesterday we were talking to Kevin Wolf of Laney's, and we were talking about, making sure our furnaces are in shape here for winter heating season. Are there things we can do to extend the life of our electronics, tune-ups, cleaning up, anything like that?
Yeah, most time if you, like once a year, once every 2 years, do a clean, install Windows 10, it'll get rid of a lot of the excess files over the years from starting up, shutting down. Then also you could upgrade your regular hard drive to a solid-state hard drive. That'll extend the life of your computer.
Very good. 237-5948, 1-800-880-5346. We have Dawn on the line. And Dawn, go ahead. You have a question for Chuck.
I do. I live out in the boonies, and I'm thinking about getting Midco fixed wireless for internet. And I'm just wondering what kind of a router I would need to set that up. They're going to be coming out and setting everything up, but I don't want to rent their router. I want my own.
Okay. Yeah, you can either use like a Netgear router or a Linksys router or a Cisco router. They're the three main ones everybody uses.
And I've heard of all of those. Do you sell those right there at Computers A to Z, Chuck, or where can we get those?
Yeah, I sell the Netgear and the Linksys here. Then you can get them almost at any retail place also. Okay,
Don, thank you for the call this morning.
Thank you.
You bet, and good luck to you. 237-5948, 1-800-880-5346. Text in your questions to the 702 Communications Text Club. You're busy this morning, Chuck.
Yes.
We love your assistance. Wanted to ask about, because I'm waiting for money to start spitting out of my computer here. What does waiting for cache mean? C-A-C-H-E. I've been noticing that when I start my computer up. What does that mean?
That's the memory cache. Basically, the computer files are loading up in the background. Some program is loading up, so it's taking longer than normal to load the program up. So,
is that something isn't there something where you can clear the cache or whatever? Is that something we should be doing?
Yeah, you can do that in your browsers like Google Chrome and Edge. You can clear the history and cache and cookies in the browsers, and that'll speed them up and get rid of any junk that's in there and some pop-ups that'll pop up.
All right, we've got time for one more phone call here. And do you have a question for Chuck? Go ahead.
I got the wrong number. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That happens, Chuck. I thought we'd scramble here and grab another phone call. Okay, and if what kinds of things do you do over there at Computers A to Z in West Fargo? What kinds of things can you help us out with?
Anything computer related, we can fix or upgrade and help you out with any. Then if you got any questions, we can hopefully answer them for you.
You bet. Computers A to Z, they're located in Family Fair off 13th Avenue in West Fargo. And your phone number, Chuck, if they want to give you a holler, they've got a lot of questions for you this morning.
701-532-1020.
Excellent. Thank you for your time this morning, and we'll catch you again next week, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You bet. He's great. We love him. His own theme song. Love that, too. Talking Technology, Chuck Zjedlik. Computers A to Z, again located in Family Fair just off 13th Avenue in West Fargo. We head to the Weather Cave now with Two Tall Toms.
Why?
Well, I don't know, because it's time to check out some weather, I guess. we're the helpers, the fixers, the informers.
Uh-huh.
We got Haney that keeps us informed on the
The
news.
informants, too?
I don't know. Are you a secret informant?
Ooh.
I've never been.
If I was, would I tell?
That would be a cool gig, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
To be an informant.
It's kind of like a side hustle or something,
I don't know if you want to be a drug informant, because that's kind of a seedy life, I think. But some kind of informant, that would be cool, working with law enforcement somehow.
Yeah. Maybe
that
a
also
post-retirement job. I don't know.
Is that also called a snitch, or is that a different thing?
A whistleblower?
There you go. That sounds better, doesn't it?
Well, I'd rather do that refereeing something. I don't know. Little
Me
league.
too. Oh, not here you go. Not women's volleyball.
Oh, really?
Oh, I used to referee.
Too competitive?
The worst. I don't even know if there's still volleyball leagues around women's volleyball. The worst job. One of the worst I had, but they were brutal. Yeah, I did it 1 year in high school, refereed women's volleyball, and yeah.
Never again, huh?
Yeah, you got to get used to getting yelled at. That'd be a good job for Joel Heitkamp. He likes getting yelled at.
Yeah,
so.
well, maybe that could be. Maybe he's doing it. We don't even know it. Who knows? You can get yelled at being a weather forecaster, too, because somebody, no matter